Recording?
Yes.
Okay. How's everybody doing? Welcome to another video of the Main Road to Travel unboxing. So again, this has been sitting around for like a week now, and we're just now getting around to it. Wanted to do this last night before the Royal Rumble, but time-wise, it just didn't work out great. Anyway, watched it last night. Feel free to comment on your thoughts about the Royal Rumble. I thought it was actually pretty decent. However, I was disappointed with the surprise entries. I mean, really, they only had one. It was Booker T. Amber's right here, by the way.
Hi.
And then it was just some returns. So, of course, you know Edge is going to come back and face off against Judgment Day. And then, plus, they're setting something up with Beth Phoenix and Edge against Rhea Ripley and either Damian Priest or Finn Balor or whoever, I don't know. It would have been nice to see Gangrel come in and team up or help Edge out to take out Judgment Day. The Women's Rumble, however, I thought that was really good. I thought it was a lot better than the men's. There was a lot of returns, and then you had the surprise of Michelle McCool. But yeah, it was really exciting to see other people. Even Nia Jax. Nia Jax was a surprise too, but I don't know if she is back for good or if she was just doing a one-off. We'll just have to watch wrestling and wait and find out. Usually a good indicator for us is if somebody is back in WWE and they've been announced for Baltimore Slugfest, they're usually pulled.
Yep.
And they're not there. So with Nia Jax being at Slugfest next Sunday, because it's actually Sunday night right now, the day after Royal Rumble that we're doing this, she's still scheduled to be there. So I know that when Candice LeRae was at the last Baltimore Slugfest, she was allowed to still come to the signing, although she was just signed back to WWE, but that was under Triple H, and she was given the okay to still fulfill her commitments of other signings and other non-WWE events. But now with Vince McMahon in charge again, who knows what's going to happen. But so far they haven't said that Nia's going to be pulled. Don't know. We'll find out. Amber's really excited about meeting her, so
Yes.
Hopefully she's still there.
Yes, because I think she's one of the very few females I still need to sign my comic book.
You also have the women's title that I got you. You could even get her to sign it. If you notice, this is a different area. We finally made it into the basement. I've been working on it, and if you want to show them around a little bit.
Yeah. I don't think I can flip this around.
But it's fine.
Yeah.
So, this is, it's a little bit of everything. Pops, wrestling figures,
Magic.
yeah. So mainly what you're seeing is part personal collection and part inventory. So
all of our wrestling figures over there.
yeah, and there's Transformers, Pretenders over there. Then we got Madball, Head Poppers. There's the wall of Hasbro's, and then over in the corner there's Food Fighters. There's some Mexican bootleg Star Wars figures, G.I. Joe, Puppet Master, Master Universe, Scareglow, Blurt Ball, bunch of stuff. There's a stack of LJN carded figures right there.
Show me your little.
So and then, yeah, we've been talking about this for so long. Now I can finally show off some of my stuff. So my vintage Star Wars figures. This is a pop-up playset from I want to say it came out in the I think back in the 90s it came out. But I have all my vintage figures with it to recreate that scene. And then Barnyard Commandos. Amber got me all this for Christmas. And then my Army Ants from Italy. And then this, in this case, is stuff that I have signed. I got my signed Page figure in the back, Iron Sheik, Nikolai Volkov. And there is a glass that has 6 wrestlers. Facing towards the wall is Andre Giant, Hulk Hogan, and Junkyard Dog. And then facing towards us, if you can see it, is Rowdy Piper, Iron Sheik, and Nikolai Volkov. And it's signed by Piper, Sheik, and Volkov. And then some other wrestling figures that I wasn't able to fit over on that shelf. And then some miscellaneous stuff. And then over here I got my championship belts. This belt right here is a custom Magic belt that Amber had made for me from a company in Canada. And then, of course, as you already know, Papa Shango is one of my favorite wrestlers. So I figured with, the whole voodoo witchcraft, it would be fitting to have him right there with the belts. And what I like to do is have a championship belt and then have like some kind of grudge match between Warrior and Macho Man from I believe it was WrestleMania. I could be wrong. It's been so long. And then Andre versus Hogan. I know both belts they're holding, the figures are the wrong belts to go along with that belt that's in the center. So I do have more stuff. I have a couple other championship belts that I would eventually like to have on display. It's just I gotta make more room. So we got Baltimore Sled Fest next Sunday, so I'm hoping to get rid of more stuff and have more room and have more stuff displayed. So next video I can show off more stuff. And also, like I said, there's some of this is also inventory, so if you do see something you're interested in, feel free to message us and I'll let you know if it's for sale or not. And if it is, I'll let you know the price, and we'll just go from there. So enough of that. Time to open up the box.
8 minutes into the video.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've always been talking about showing off my collection and everything, so.
Yeah.
We finally have a chance to do that, and then plus when I explain why we're in a different setting too. So for now on, this is where we're gonna do all the videos, or at least hopefully do all the videos.
Except for when we're at ZoloCon and stuff like that, we'll be doing videos, I'm sure, up there.
Either at the event or at in the hotel.
Yeah.
So it's funny, every time we always read off the cards after every single video. However, a month later when I get the new box, I completely forget what who's going to be in the next box. The only reason why the one from October I was able to remember was the ICP. It's like, why?
It's weird.
Yeah.
Or not weird, but off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's that. Ooh. We'll do this so that's not blocking. This is actually cool. I am going to keep this. This is Danhausen t-shirt of Danhausen.
Open it up so you can see it.
Oh.
They're gonna want to see it. Not just his face.
Well, I mean, that's pretty much all it is. It's just his face.
Kind of looks like he's got Elmo on his head.
So I don't know if you know this or not, but from ProWrestlingTees.com, they do have a micro brawler of Danhausen that's going to go up for pre-order tomorrow. It's actually pretty cool. It's him wearing the cape, and he has the spike and his jar of teeth.
We are not affiliated with it, or what's it called?
Affiliated with Pro Wrestling Tees, although it'd be nice if we were, but no, we are not. Yeah. I'm just saying, if you guys like Danhausen, or if you like the micro brawler figures, yeah, I'm gonna get it because it's cool.
I'll order it for you tomorrow.
Okay.
Ooh. So you'll be at work.
Yes. This is... Wow, that's cool. Bruiser Brody. Guy's a legend. His life was ended way too soon. And I know we talked about this in the past, but for those of you who don't know Bruiser Brody, he was murdered in Puerto Rico due to the jealousy of another wrestler. Invader stabbed him in the shower. He called him over to make it seem like they were going to talk about their upcoming match, and then he stabbed Bruiser Brody, and Tony Atlas tried to help him and get him to the hospital, and when they got him to the hospital, there was really nothing they could do because of the way he was stabbed, and way things were cut. There was really no way to save him, and he passed away. If you watch Dark Side of the Ring, they have that on Bruiser Brody, and I'm sure there's other interviews with Tony Atlas talking about what all happened. I know there's videos with Savio Vega. He was there. I think he was known as TNT at the time. Carlos Colon was involved with it too, but he denies it. It's very interesting how everything all worked out, and how just the whole situation played out, and yeah.
Next thing.
So, there is...
It's Braun Strowman.
Oh, okay. Like, who is that? It's Braun Strowman pin.
Or Adam Shire, how you say his...
Well, I mean, just the way it looks, it's like, I'm thinking to myself, is that a Bushwhacker? Is that a Briscoe brother? Yeah.
And apparently there's 100 Chase versions.
It would say...
I'm just saying there's 100 Chase variants. So versions.
It's a koozie.
Gatorade, yeah.
Oh. Jamie Hayter. Okay.
You're having a hard time reading things today, apparently.
I'm tired. We didn't go to Dunkin' Donuts earlier.
Yeah.
I didn't have coffee.
It says drink the Haterade. It's actually a pretty decent koozie.
Yeah. Shane Douglas, micro brawler.
And there's 250 Chase variants of that one. Which again, we didn't get a variant.
Yeah. I did get a variant a while ago.
Oh, you did get a variant
in the box. Yeah, let me see if he's on the wall. think he's with all the other Michael Brawlers I have. I thought I had him on the wall. Actually, if he is, he's further in the corner to where I can't get. But it was the variant of Super Shredder of
Okay.
Kevin Nash,
Gotcha.
and which I was really excited about getting, and that was right before he was at Celebfest too.
Right.
So, but yeah, I do have a Chase variant of Nash as Super Shredder. And then comic book, of course, like I said before.
It's Jay White Headlocked comic book.
Yeah, that guy. I'm not really familiar with Jay White. Wait, is that Switchblade Jay White? Does it?
It just says Jay White Headlocked comic book.
Yeah, I think that is him. He was on AEW for a couple of matches. I think. I don't know. I could be wrong. Like I said, I don't really follow that guy. And this is. That's not.
Chris Hero.
Okay. And Chris Hero. Autograph. And then also. Nope, that's it.
All right. Next month's crate features Eddie Guerrero, Mercedes Monet.
Monet. That's
Monet.
Sasha Banks.
Oh, okay. The Jericho Appreciation Society. That's cool.
So I feel like that's gonna be probably a T-shirt with everybody on it because it's so many.
I'm calling Jericho stuff.
Fine.
Just Incredible, Coco Beware, and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Okay, so they already made Coco Beware on Michael Brawler and the Steamboat Michael Brawler, so those two are out. So Just Incredible, they might have a Michael Brawler of him, Eddie
Guerrero.
I think they already made one of him. I know they didn't make Mercedes yet, and I doubt they're going to do Jericho Society. That has to be a T-shirt.
How long has Sasha been in AEW?
She's not in AEW.
Oh.
People were speculating that she was going to be in AEW, but she hasn't shown up yet.
So then where she is, Mercedes
in Japan. So she's wrestling over in Japan. As that under that name.
Gotcha.
But some people were expecting to see her last night at the Royal Rumble, and then some people were expecting to see Naomi come back at the Royal Rumble. Neither one of them were there. But yeah, so that's where she is.
Have they made any female
Michael Brawlers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they I know they made some AEW ones, because AEW had their own box. It's basically the same exact thing, and they have Michael Brawlers. I know they had I think they made Dr. Britt Baker. I know they made I'm looking right at her. Drawing a blank.
But anyway,
Vicky Guerrero manages her. I don't know why I can't think of her name. I know after this video I'll think of her name. But they made one of her. I want to say they made Michael Brawlers of females in these boxes.
I just don't remember you getting any. That's all.
I want to say I have. I just don't remember who it is. But anyway, they're out there. I just don't remember. And yeah. So yeah, we just hit 20 minutes. Well, that's enough for now.
If you're not doing anything next Sunday, come visit us at Baltimore Celeb Fest 6.
Yes. We'll have all kinds of stuff. We will have. I did talk. I got upstairs, but anyway, I was doing mystery boxes. They will contain one autograph 8x10 that came from these boxes, 2 exclusive shirts that came from these boxes. One had a pin and an AEW figure, and the other one I'm putting together now has an AEW figure, 2 shirts from Pro Wrestling Tees. It's going to have an autographed 8x10, and I don't know what the other item's going to be that I'm going to put in there yet, so it's all a mystery. Along with, we're going to have Hasbro, WWF Hasbro, WWE, Mattel, Jakks, Classics, or the Classic Superstars. We're going to have Elites. We're going to have basic Mattel figures packaged. More so with the basics are all chases. Majority of them are chases. And then with the Elites are all like bunch of different wrestlers. Classics, we're going to have WCW Galoob, Toy Biz, WWF LJNs. I did see the Hasbros. We're going to have AAA figures. I will have some New Japan Pro Wrestling stuff. I have 2 luchador masks left. Couple wrestling title belts. We're going to have some t-shirts. I want to have shirts of like Matt Hardy, Ric Flair, and just some other stuff, wrestling video games, and yeah, some like other wrestling memorabilia. So we'll have a little bit of everything from a little bit of everywhere, and like pretty much across the board from, like I said, and Remco, AWA. Wrestling figures, so we'll have Remco, Hasbro, LJN, Galoob, Toy Biz. We'll have it all. We'll be your one-stop shop for, basically all genres and whatever you need. So come on by, check us out.
We're usually the cheapest. Usually.
We try to be.
Yeah.
So we'll be there, and come on out, say hi. Check out what we have, and buy stuff.
Come fangirl with me. If Naya's going to be there. She doesn't cancel.
Yeah. So have a good night, and hopefully we'll see you next Sunday.